In regards to his rotations and getting the feel for who has the hot hand, what plays to run, because without Devin and Jalen on the floor, it's a different type of attack offensively. So, but it's a fun game for guys that get a chance to play.
Williams going to work inside immediately. That one tapped around off the miss, and back comes Brooklyn.
I think Mark's got to get ready, I think, to get plenty of touches down there.
Here's the rookie Diamond. Did not play when these two teams met back in Brooklyn. Terrence Mann. Michael Porter Jr. raising up and firing over the extended hand of Williams. We just continue to be. Allen will trigger from just in front of the Suns bench there in the far corner. Brooks trying to work baseline. He sees a quick double team come. Back out to a wide open shooter. Royce O'Neal comes up short. Long rebound into the hands of Allen. Williams on the post up working against MPJ. A tight up there. Comes in with a jump hook. Gets the roll.
Yeah, I'm like, milk that this first quarter. Just because what it's going to do is going to make them have to go double. And that will free up the shooter.
Here is Diamond tied up there by Jordan Goodwin. And you could see Goody had an even different energy level before tip-off tonight. He came over to us just before we went on air as Powell gets tied up and then scooped up on the turnover by Williams. Williams drops it off to the trailing Royce O'Neal.
Oh, Mark Williams showing a little magic to the left drop off.
Give him the early dime. But Goodwin and his team clearly juiced after letting one get away the other night. And look, Jordan Ott said, I had a chance to talk to him before the game tonight. He expected the team, despite being shorthanded, to come out with a different energy level here tonight. As Goodwin, a little floater, can't get it. Long rebound to the hands of O'Neal. Back to Goodwin. Squares, fires. Off the mark, man with the rebound. Now you'd love to see Goody get an early layup to see something go through the nets. Is Claxton on the drive inside. Misses first. Gathers the miss. Stays with it the third time. And then Dylan Brooks digs in and gets the steal. Brooks driving, goes big body inside. Goodwin mistimes his jump. Helmet up the floor now to Porter Jr. And he gets the running right hand lay-in.
A little push off with the left. Got away with it.
There is Royce. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in the game Sunday night in the loss to Miami. Pocket pass. Williams can't get it. Goody got it.
He needed
on the putback.
Yeah, he needed that. Like, he'll make his next jumper now. It's just amazing how that goes.
Has struggled with the perimeter shot the last couple of games. Was 1 of 7 in the loss Sunday nights. Only took 2 3-point attempts. Porter Jr. on the drive, glides down the lane.
Well, he can do that now. You worry about the jump shot, yeah, but he has the ability. He didn't have that opportunity in Denver, but he knows how to get it done now.
Allen the drive, takes the scoop past O'Neal, back to the cutting Brooks. Brooks with a big body inside. 26 for Dylan in the loss on Sunday night.
I stood next to Dylan who's on the road, and he's talking about he's 6'6". I said, no, you're not.
Right.
And I stood next to him, and I'm 6'8". And he was looking me right in my eye. He's like, yeah, Eddie, I know. But, let's keep it a secret.
Claxton inside will get the whistle and the foul. Again on Sunday, losing to the Clippers. And said afterwards, you can lose and you can be a loser. We've got to decide. Last week, after the Suns scored 40 in that opening frame, looked like they were going to coast to an easy win, but it was the Nets, and they'll run a lot of bodies at you. But they've put a 19-6 run together as Dylan muscles it up over MPJ for the bucket. But they were able to close the gap on Phoenix and made it much closer than it probably should have been.
Look, they're an excellent scoring team. When they get hot, they're tough.
Porter Jr. puts it on the deck again, drives inside.
Yeah, that's too easy. He knows what the Suns did to him, and so now he's made up his mind that he's going to put it on the floor.
He's already got 8 points, only scored 9. A season low, and the loss is Dylan Brooks, who had 27 when these two teams met scores another one. A tremendous start here for Dillon. Terrence Mann. Suns will give him the green light to shoot that.
This might be a heat check.
Brooks. It's that big body in on the rookie. Tangled up, and a whistle and a foul will come. Stop a play. I'm not sure what the...
Oh, he's calling for a look like a possible...
It feels like, while it's not a technical foul, it becomes another...
Basketball players, remember, if the ball goes between the opponent's leg,
you just stop.
You stop. You can't reach for the ball.
Brooks trying to stay in front of Porter Jr. Gets a drive inside, hits the deck again. Well, it's clear he is not settling for anything outside here in the early going. Williams takes the feed over the top. A beautiful dime coming from Dillon Brooks. So as expected, Mark Williams getting lots of early touches here. Claxton driving, gets in left hand, no, back tap to the rookie. Touch pass to Mann. Mann able to elevate on the baseline. Williams rolls. Boy, he had a slam waiting for him, but instead he'll just take the easy feed from Jordan Goodwin.
Well, Mark Williams will score 40 tonight. If the Suns just continue to look for him, it's up to him and how good his wind is, but they have no answer.
Well, early paint points for both these clubs. Brooklyn with a dozen, the Suns with 14. 5:46 to go here in the first. Suns by 3.
Mark Williams feasting in a big way early in the ballgame.
Okay, that tells us everything. I think our winner...
Dillon's going to get his numbers because he's going to get his shots, K-Ray, but Mark Williams, he's got to continue to stay aggressive.
Already 5 FGAs for the Suns big man. Takes the pocket pass. How's that for aggressiveness? Swing it over to Amanda.
Well, I spoke to Mark Williams today at shoot-around on just how the team is continuing to encourage Jalen Green, and he said, we just want him to be out there. He said, I've been out a number of games, especially my second year. I missed the majority of the season, so I get it. I understand. It's like he's in good spirits right now, too, guys.
Yeah, hopefully he's able to kind of experience that breakthrough, if you will.
It really is tough. And it's obvious Jalen Green loves the game. And when you can't play, man, it just takes a lot out of you. But I tell you, his teammates have been great because he's been great. And I think the payback has been huge.
Williams, another pocket pass. Hammers it home. Feed me, says the big man. Suns, after a 2-8 start, have gone 8 for 8, courtesy of big Mark Williams.
And also needs to be sitting over there looking at what's going on.
A rookie Diamond deflected away by Ryan Dunn. Take flight! Dunn hammers it home. Timeout Brooklyn. 8-0 Phoenix. Coaches going a little deeper into their bench. Cam Thomas, who did not play when these two teams met back in Brooklyn, on the floor here tonight. His play coming off the bench, and he played more than 25 minutes. He's dealt with injuries all season long. But he can be a lethal scorer. The Suns certainly wary of his scoring ability. The drive inside, Porter Jr. on the follow, and everything has been inside the paint so far tonight for Michael Porter Jr. He's got a dozen. So 12 of their 16 coming from MPJ. Bouye on the drive and kick. Done with a ball fake. Flies it into the corner. Brooks, defender running at him. It's tangled up there, able to work his way inside. Back to Bouye.